Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, today is another great day. It's a great day in the midst of everything, that's going on. It's still a great day. It's always a great day because we woke up today. We have an attitude of gratitude, and those are the things that will make all the difference in your life. No matter what's going on the outside, please know that if you have that attitude of gratitude and you carry yourself in the right way, and you just really try to do what it is that you feel like you've been called to do, it makes all the difference in the world. So I just wanted to make a quick one. Good morning, Christine. How's it going there? I just wanted to make a quick video here. You know, I can do 2 hours, I can do 4 hours, I can do 8 hours, but this is going to be a quick one here because I just experienced something that has really just shown me how good God is. It really proved to me, let me see. God is just so amazing in my life, honestly. So amazing. And at the end of the day, we really should. You know, it's really easy to set up and talk about. Good morning again, Shanice. It's really easy to talk about things that are going wrong. That's the easiest thing in the world. And I don't believe in spewing negativity. I don't believe in talking about what's going wrong. I believe in noticing it. I believe in addressing it. But I don't believe in putting it out into the universe. So with that being said, when I tell you guys, I read a lot of different books. I'm an avid reader. And the books that I've come up with that are ingrained inside of me, one of them is the Bible. And I really do draw strength off of that, regardless of whatever else. But I draw strength off it. And one of the ones that I've always drew strength of was Jeremiah 29:11. I hold that so near and dear to my heart. For it says, "For I know the plans that I have for you." Once again, I have conversations with God. Right? And you got to get to the point where you have conversations with God. You're having conversations with yourself because God is in you. And it says, I know the plans for you, and I always hear. So that means you don't know the plans. Hey, what's up, Freddie? Hey, man, I appreciate your commitment. You don't know the plans. So what does that mean to me? For I know the plans I have for you. That means when something looks like it's going awry, maybe it's meant to go awry. Maybe it's meant to get your attention. Maybe you've been slipping in your game, right? So when I read these, I don't look for something outside of me. I don't look for something outside of me. I look at what's inside of me. Okay, what adjustments do I need to make? Because I kind of believe that our whole life, once again, it's like a rehab to me, like a rehab project in real estate. And if I can just figure out what's wrong, I can fix it. If you can figure out what's wrong, you can fix it. So let's stop looking at things that are really meant to be illusions, and let's focus on the positivity during the day. So what I want to do is I want to emit great vibes. I want to emit positive vibes out into the universe, and hopefully you can pick up on those positive vibes. But I say all that to say that life lessons are really blessings. It doesn't matter who you look at. Good morning, Derek. How you doing, my friend? It doesn't matter how you look at things or what happens to things or what things appear to be. Let's start looking for the blessings in everything. What if we just said, instead of immediately focusing on what went wrong, what if we just focused on what the solution is? And what if we put all of our energy into that? Now what went wrong is now an illusion to us. It's not even real. It's not real. If you don't believe in focusing on what went wrong, all you're going to do is focus on being a problem solver. Somebody needs to hear this. We need more problem solvers today. Let's all, myself included, let's stop looking at what could go wrong or what has went wrong. And let's start focusing on the solutions. So, once again, I face trials daily, tribulations daily, things go wrong daily. I mean, I couldn't even tell you the things that go wrong, and I shouldn't want to tell you the things that go wrong because it sends out a negative energy into the universe, and that must come back. And I don't want to live this beat up, broken down lifestyle. I've already lived that. I grew up with that. I don't want to live that anymore. But if you're going to continue to focus on what's wrong, it really turns into a self-fulfilling prophecy. So we really have to be aware, myself included. And when I speak from myself first. Please remember that. I have to be aware that no matter what went wrong, it can be fixed. No matter what relationship's not there, things can be mended. You see, I had a good friend I had a conversation with this morning by the name of Cookie. And she said something profound to me because I've known her since I was like 9 years old. And I was just saying how, we're talking about people who come in your life. We're talking about haters. We're talking about, what our mission is and what we know our gifts is and how to carry them out. And one thing she said to me, I thought it was very profound. She said, Cecil, everyone who's on your team is not supposed to be, even on your team, is not supposed to be close to you because people will reveal themselves, right? And that could be in your relationship. It could be with friends. It could be with anybody. But everybody, she said, when they show you who they are, now as the manager on this baseball diamond on this field, you now know where to position them at. See, they don't position themselves in your life. You take control of your life and you position them on your field, because we still need haters. We still need naysayers in our life, because to me, honestly, that's what pushes me. That's what fuels me. That's what makes me come up with new ideas. That's what makes me come up with ways to show more love to people. And I'm on a love journey. I'm on a love journey. That's where I'm at in my life. So you can call me Love Jones. Love Jones. I'm on a love journey. That's why I create different businesses, that's why I created the ministry. That's why I created the Cecil Jones University. These are fresh things, new things that I've just created. And I want you to know that you can tap into that power of creation also. You can do this. You can do, like right now, like things, sometimes things happen in my life, guys, where I just want to curse somebody out. I want to do something like crazy. Sometimes I feel like just killing somebody. And that's okay. We're human. But if you're coming on that love journey with Love Jones, some things we just gotta let go. Sweep it up under the carpet, because we're so much bigger than that. And we don't focus on the problems. We don't focus on what's wrong. We don't focus on what naysayers say. We focus on the problems. And each day, we just want to get a little bit better, and a little bit better, and a little bit better, so that we can ultimately become the person that we desire to be. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? And once again, it just keeps bringing me back to Scripture. I've read a ton of books, like I said, but it brings me back to Bible, Scripture. One of my favorites, Jeremiah 29 and 11. For I know the plans I have for you. Once again, when I have my conversation, I hear this voice saying, you don't even know them. So don't call something bad. Don't call something a devil. Don't say that you hate. Don't just walk away without a life lesson. We got to have life lessons. That's what strengthens us. Yeah, people are going to hurt us. Yeah, people are going to betray us. Yeah, some people just don't figure us out. And that's okay, because they're not supposed to figure you out. They're not supposed to be that close, like Cookie told me. Listen, you put those people in your outfield. They can't be in your infield. You have the power. So don't hate what they did. Just move them out your life. Move them all the way to the right, left, center field. Move them out into the stands. You can do this with your life. You're in full control. Peace, Marco. I see you. You're in full control of your life. And these are the things, the qualities that we need to instill in our children. Because at the end of the day, when we're laying in our deathbed, we're not thinking about the business deals that we did, the houses that we bought, the money that we've made. What I'm going to think about, and what I know that other people have thought about, is like, did I really matter? Did I really care enough? Did I really give? Did I really tell my mother I loved her? Did I really tell my son? That's right, Derek, you're the CEO of your life. I like that. Yeah, I read that book too. Yeah, but it's like, we got so much power. We have so much power inside of us. And if my life, the good and the bad, can be an eye-opener for you to say, well, if he can make it through every situation that he's been through and come out, well, there must be chance for me. Must be. Right? That's what this is all about. I've been through holy hell. I don't even look like it. Like, there's no reason I should be sitting up here. There's no reason I should be flipping houses. There's no reason why I should be coaching and consulting other people if I didn't believe in me. So even those people, based off of your mistakes, if they want to hold grudges, if they want to judge you, let them do it. Just remember, and I love you for this, Cookie. That's my butter crunch right there. She said, don't let them in your infield anymore. Keep them on the outfield. Because you still need them, because we need negative motivators in our life, guys. Don't we? Don't we need negative motivators in our life? The people who don't believe in us, the people who want to bring up your past, the people that want to say this, that, and that about you. Don't we need those people? There's something inside of us that says, you know what? I'm going to make sure that what you said never comes true. Because I got control over my life, not you. I hold a pencil. If I'm going to tell a story, I'm going to write it. Look, I'm going to pick up my pen and I'm going to write it. And you're going to pick up your pen and you're going to write it. You're not going to let nobody else define you. Derek, I see you, man. We don't let other people define us. It doesn't matter what happened to you. It doesn't matter the shortcoming. Listen, I just believe that if you're not intentionally trying to bring harm to someone else, it's all right. It's all right to make a mistake. I make mistakes all the time. And listen, here's the thing. Because I do big projects, my mistakes are real big. But somebody who's not doing nothing, and you guys, you ever, is it just me or is it somebody else? Do you ever realize that the people who are your haters in life, they're never doing better than you? Do we recognize it? The haters in your life, the people talking about you, the people holding you down, the people that have the crabs in the bucket mentality, the people that try to secretly go behind your back and do things. Like you're not going to find out from the real people in your life. Listen. Don't let anyone define you. I want to tell you that the reason that we don't walk in our greatness, and I experience it for myself, is because I used to believe what other people said about me. I used to be ashamed of what other people thought about me. And when I did that, it was like me. Just imagine this being a bottle of poison. A bottle of poison. If I'm going to let someone else control my life, live my life, dictate my life, and only talk about the past, I just believe if somebody's talking about your past, that's because they don't have a future. Because if you had a future, you wouldn't even have time to sit up and try to dig up dirt on something that's gone. You wouldn't have time, haters. But I'm going to still invite you to the ball game of life because I'm a real player in it. And you're going to watch me strike out many times, I will not lie. I'm going to strike out over and over and over and over again. But guess what? When I connect, guess where it's going? It's going over the fence. And you know what, haters? You may just be a fan in the out there. You might catch my ball and want an autograph. Even though you talked about how many times I struck out over and over again. You see, because what you got to understand is that for the ones who are built like this, Jones tough. When you're built like this, it doesn't matter what the naysayers say. It doesn't matter. You see, because what you don't understand, and this part is for the haters, what you don't understand is that when you take a snapshot of a person and by judging them, that's the only thing you have to hold on to now. And you're going to drag that out for years and years and decades. I still have people talking about stuff that happened to me a decade ago. A decade ago. But once again, have you ever seen a hater doing better than you? Have you ever seen a hater doing better than you? You know, the ones that gossip and talk about you and smile in your face, but do things behind your back. Have you ever seen them doing better than you? Hell to the no. Because the people who are doing better than you don't got time for that nonsense. They don't got time for that foolishness. They don't have to try to get people to turn against you, explain their story and all these crazy things. They don't have time. I don't have time for it. I could care less what you're doing. I wish you the best. Go about your way. Listen, if you've taken some money from me or you've taken something that I've given you and you didn't follow through with it, well, then that's the cost of doing business and you're gone. I don't have to say anything about you. I don't have to talk about you. I'm going to focus on continuing to learn from my mistakes and become a better man tomorrow, to become a better father tomorrow, to become a better son tomorrow, to become a better friend tomorrow. And I know now who can stay in this game with me. I know on this field, which I'm the manager of, I'm not going to allow you to be in the infield no more. You can't be real close to me no more. And guys, we got to understand this. We got to understand this. This is what life gives us. Life gives us so much opportunity, but it gives us so much disappointment also. See, and it's our job. We got to, look, this is our job. This is our job. We got to take the good with the bad. We got to learn how to juggle these things. We got to learn how to become bigger than our problems. You see, the problem that I used to face in my life is that everything that would happen would seem so catastrophic. Oh my God! The lights are going to be due next week. Oh my God, the mortgage is due. Oh my God, the sky is falling. That's when the stinking thinking controlled my life. But when you get rid of the stinking thinking and renew your mind and understand that for I know the plans that I have for you, you don't. So stop ignoring the real people that I send to you, declares the Lord. I have plans for you to prosper, not harm you. And so if he has plans for us to prosper and not harm us, is it possible that the things that we think are evil, the things that we think are the devil, the things that we think are bad, is it possible that that's the very thing that's needed in our life to strengthen us? To let us know that, listen, on the field where you're at right now, see, you're playing in the minor leagues right now, and I got something major. You're playing in the minor leagues, and I have something major for you. But if you're going to let the things that happen in the minor leagues take you out, well, why would I bless you with something more? Why would I promote you to the majors? You can't handle the little stuff. You can't handle it. Yes, Shanice, the stinking thinking keeps us like that. I'm going to tell a story. And I'm going to be out. I just wanted to be a blessing and a motivator. I'm going to tell two stories. Something that just happened to me today after something that hurt me so big at the last week. But because I understand the universal laws and because I understand that I know the plans I have for you. So if that's what you believe in, whatever your source is, if you believe in it, you have to understand that the universe will give you the desires of your heart if you follow the laws. And that those plans are not to hurt you. They're plans for you to prosper. You got to catch this. So, today, remember I tell you guys a story about Mr. Schwab, right? The billionaire mentor that I had from the Orlando Magic, right? And he told me about how to do this, the apartment buildings, right? It's going to blow your mind. He told me how to do the apartment buildings. Now remember, I didn't do my live at my normal time this morning because something was wrong with my phone. So I woke up a little bit later and I did the live this morning, right from here. It was my gym walk real talk session. Now, I just want to say this. If I would have went to if I would have went to the gym earlier, I wouldn't have met the person that I'm about to tell you this story about. All right, watch this. I want you to understand how the universe works. I want you to understand how God works in your life. See, many of us are missing the omens. We're missing the signs because we don't know who we are. So we can't know who God is inside of us. So story has it, legend has it. No, not legend. This is my real life. Listen. I went into the gym this morning, started doing my workout. So I was about an hour behind, so I thought. This is why we have to get the ego out the way and let God operate, because you don't know the plans that I have for you, right? Plans to prosper, not harm you, not hurt you, right? So with that being said, I go in there and I'm doing my little workout. I did my run. I ran like a mile and something. And I started doing, the shoulder work. I want to get everything built back up, looking nice, tight, and right like it used to when I was in the Marine Corps. And so this guy comes over to me that I spoke to last week. And he is a martial arts trainer, right? So I was watching him in there training guys. And he said, yeah, my style is like a combination between Floyd Mayweather and Bruce Lee. I was like, wow, I like that. And I seen him do a couple of moves. I'm like, wow, he's cat quick. Like, he's a little guy too. He reminds me of Ty-Mac. Remember from the, who remembers The Last Dragon, right? He reminds me from the guy from The Last Dragon. And, he's telling me about what I'm like, okay, dude, I mean, I'm going to support you. I'm going to give you my money. I want you to train me because he's a beast, right? So today I see him in there because I came late. He came late. If I would have came earlier at my normal time, which I think was my normal time, but remember, for you don't know the plans that I have for you. And this is all going to come together when I tell you the story. For you don't know the plans that I have for you. Watch this now. So I go into the gym and I'm doing my thing. And the same guy comes in and I say, hey, what's going on, Jay? He's like, hey, what's up, brother? And I'm doing my thing and, we're doing our thing. And so finally he's training some people and I'm watching them while I'm working out and, I'm watching them. And so finally, after his clients leave, he comes over to me and he says, hey, you can do infomercials? He said, you actually have that stuff? Now, what I want to tell you is yesterday on my spirit, all day long, I heard the voice inside of me saying to order the production stuff, the green screen kit. I heard the voice say, order the green screen. But I was like, no. I went and looked on Google, looking on Amazon, looked on eBay. And I'm like, no, okay, whatever. I'll do it later. I went back doing what I was doing. The voice said, go and order the green screen kit. For I know the plans that I have for you. Right? Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans. You don't. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm just playing around. So what happens is the voice says, do it. Just like that. Do it. And I tell you, Lord, tell me what to do and I'll do it. Tell me what to say and I'll say it. Tell me where to go and I'll go. That's my purpose prayer. Somebody say that's a purpose prayer right there. It leads you into your purpose because you're saying it over and over and over and over again. And it's registering in your subconscious mind, which now your subconscious mind goes and finds out how to do what you keep talking about over and over and over again. And if there's no success file inside of you, by saying these things, your subconscious mind is going to look for it. But if it's not there, it's going to pull open a drawer and it's going to say, well, I don't see that success there. So I'm going to tell him that he can't do it. I'm going to tell him, just stay in your comfort zone. I'm going to tell him, just wait on God. Because it's the fear, because there's nothing inside of your file cabinet of success in the way that you want it. So your subconscious mind is not going to let you act it out. That's why the excuses come up. That's why the stinking thinking pops up. It keeps you from walking in your destiny. So, with that being said, the guy starts talking to me. And he just came back from Detroit, from California. Now, if you guys know the story about Mr. Schwab, my mentor, not only was he the owner of the Orlando Magic, not only did he buy apartment buildings, but he also financed films in Hollywood. He was the financier of Rocky 1, 2, 3, Rain Man 1, Color Purple, Heaven is for Real, or Heaven's Not Dead. One of those two. He was about to open up production on a remake of It's a Wonderful Life. This is the man who trained me. So in essence, you're getting that transference of wealth from him. So he said to me, remember, after I do the I said after I do the apartment buildings, I'm going to go do the what he told me to do in Hollywood, because On my card, which the people that come into the newsletter, I'm going to show you how to do these things. And these things will allow you to manifest whatever it is that you want. There's a formula to it, guys. There's a way that you must do it. And there's something that I keep in my pocket every single day in my wallet. And they're goals. They're goals that will be manifested, right? They're goals that will be manifested. It says on here, let me just share this with you real quick. It says, my definite major goal. I'm a billionaire. And all of the money is headed into my Chase account right now. I enjoy riches, and I shall earn and receive them. I will earn them. So in order for me to earn something, I got to master something. In order for me to master something, I got to invest in myself. In order for me to... Somebody's got to catch this. There's a way to get exactly what you want. You are the creator of your life. You see, but who's telling you this? I'm telling you that I'm no different than Michael Jackson writing down his goal on the wall and saying that I will be the #1 pop star in the world. And there's certain things that he did. See, I study successful people. If you know the story of Jim Carrey, he had a check in his pocket for $10 million. And he didn't have it at the time, but my check says $1 billion right there. Right? And there's some things that are written on the back of this check, and there's certain things that you have to do every single day. And it's not being taught in a church. It's not being taught in schools. It's not being taught in colleges. And rich people know this. This is what allows me to continue to create things for other people. And if you follow what I'm doing, you'll have the same results. And before you know it, you have your first 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, $500,000, $1 million in the bank. This is what I did. I'm a billionaire, and I read it every day, a few times a day. And I know it. I know it. So I know when opportunities are coming. I don't have to go back and keep praying about it. I know it. I enjoy riches, and I shall earn. And listen, for anybody that comes into the Cecil Jones newsletter, I'm going to give you these things that I've done. I'm going to show you how to do this for your family. You never worry about money again. Trust me. Please believe me. Look in my eyes. You will never worry about money again. I'm a billionaire. Not I'm gonna be, not I wanna be, but I carry myself as I'm one right now. That's why you got to know that you're royalty. That's why you can't settle for being a servant. Servants don't sit down at the table with royalty. I enjoy the riches that I shall earn. And when I teach you, and when I put up universities, and when I set up these universities, and when I teach other people how to do it, I'm earning my keep. I'm earning my keep, and this is what I will show you how to earn your riches. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, and it has to be something that you love that's already inside of you. It has to be your purpose. MLM is not your purpose. Network marketing is not your purpose. It's just something to make money. You got to learn to walk and follow your purpose. That's the way you get the guaranteed riches, by walking in your purpose, because you're going to love to do it every single day. You don't love to sell magic beans every single day. You don't love to sell tampons every day. You don't love to sell tea every day. You gotta love what you're doing. You gotta walk in your purpose. It's gotta be in the essence of who you are. This is serious. This is serious, because if you don't understand this, listen, people tell, well, oh, that's risky. It's risky. It's risky being an entrepreneur. I don't want to step out on my own. I don't know where I'm going to land. Well, it's risky living. It's risky working for somebody that's telling you what you're worth, that can pull the cover from you at any second, and now you're out in the cold, depending on unemployment. And it's risky. You may not even wake up tomorrow. So it's not about risk. It's about knowing what to do. That's right. You are that billionaire. If that's what you want, Marco, yes. I'm telling you guys, this is something different than real estate. This is my passion. I enjoy the riches that I shall earn. Keyword earn. Well, inside of Cecil Jones University, I'm going to show you how to earn it for yourself. I have the plan right now that you can use to do the same thing that I do to get checks coming into your mailbox every single week. Every single week. You can't stop them. You can't stop them. And it's not MLM. It's none of that. It's becoming the owner of a publishing company. It's becoming the owner of an advertising company. It's multiple streams of income. And I'm telling you, there's different levels. I'm telling you, I don't care who's been in front of you telling you something else about some ground floor opportunity. If it's not your passion and purpose, it doesn't matter. It's going to come and go. It's going to be gone. It's smoke screens. It's magic beans. Been there, done that. Ask me how I know. Okay. I now enjoy the riches and shall earn and receive them. And now watch this. This is what nobody tells you. This is what nobody tells you. No church is telling you this. I'm telling you. The next thing is the key to your wealth. This is the key to everything you want, Marco. This is the key to everything you want. Everything you want, Shanice. This is the key. Everything you want, Freddie. Everything you want, Christine. This is the key. It's the first two words that I'm about to read now. In return. Two most powerful words. See, I asked for some things up top. It's only one way. It's got to be two ways. You see, I don't believe that it's better to give than to receive. My take on it, my spin, it's better to be in a position to give than to receive. And I'm all about giving, and I'm in a position to do it. And if you follow what I'm telling you, so will you. Because success leaves clues. In return for me becoming a billionaire by 2020, I got 3 years to work this thing. I got 3 years to work it. And now after I read this, I'm going to tell you what just happened to me. That just put it in alignment. Everything just fell into place because I didn't know how I was going to do it in 3 years. And so many people won't do this because they don't know the answer already. But you're never going to know the answer already because the Bible says, for I know the plans that I have for you. And we don't get this. We don't get this. In return for becoming a billionaire by 2020, I will help in the development of men and children by teaching the laws of nature and personal achievement. I'll build a plan and a mastermind to ensure that all members are rewarded for their service. I will hold 50 seminars a year. I will earn over 10 million by the end of this year. I'm talking new money. On the back, I have my house, where it's going to be. It's described all the way out. I have my to-do list of things that I'm going to do as well. I have my check for $1 billion. And I'm going to share this with you. I'm going to share this with you because, see, these are the things that are missing. These are the things that are lacking. We're being told bits and pieces. We're not being told the whole kabang, the whole enchilada. Why'd I say enchilada? I must be hungry. It's $1 billion, and it's dated already. It's dated. Here's the secret. Here's more. This is what I share inside of Cecil Jones U. I'm a university. You're a university. You can take your trials. You can take your mistakes. You can take the things that you thought was bad. But if they all work together for the good, then see, if you just believe they're bad, you're going to ignore them. You're going to flush them down the toilet. But no, I take it. I take it like a man. Even if I did it wrong, okay, what can I learn from it to put it together to help somebody else benefit? And there's a way to make money. There's a way to profit off of it. But nobody's teaching this. On the back, it says, I'm a billionaire today. I carry myself. I act like it. I breathe like it. I walk like it. I do the things billionaires do. Because how do I know how to do it? Because I've hung around them. God bless me to have a billionaire in my life. I own a successful closeout business. I have wholesale and retail customers around the world. I've already done that. I sell high-end women's handbag shoes. I've already done that. Chanel, Gucci, Polo, Ralph Lauren, Hermes. I already done all of that stuff. I have 6 successful warehouses around the world. I gross $20 million a year in sales, and I net $10 million a year. By 2020, I've made, not I will make, not I hope to make, not I believe I'll make, I know. I've made Forbes magazine. I have a gray suit on for the photo. My friends include Oprah, Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, Joyce Meyer, Tony Robbins. I will give $100 million a year away. I will bless the world financially. Here's the bottom piece. This is how Michael Jackson did it. This is how Jim Carrey got his first, remember, for $20 million. He had a check for $20 million. He did certain things, and I think it was Ace Ventura or Pet Detective. He got $20 million, the exact thing that he wrote on his check. Now, I'm going to tell you part 2 to this. Okay, here's this. At the bottom of this is why I can't just follow anybody. Because it takes me away from what was already started, what I'm already doing. And once again, I feel for the black struggle. I'm a black man from the hood. I know it. But a white man showed me how to do this. A white billionaire was sent to me from God. I can't do separation, guys. I can only spread love. Now, I'm going to read this off to you, and it may be familiar to you. It may be familiar to some of you. It says this on my check that I read every day and I meditate every day on this word. I'm forcing it into my subconscious. I'm pulling it from the metaphysical into the physical. Somebody's got to catch this because you don't have to struggle. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. Now, I don't care who wrote this. I don't care how it was changed around. I'm telling you, this is what I believe. You don't have to believe it. You can keep doing what you're doing. But I will become a billionaire because I've laid it out the way that it's supposed to be laid out. And I followed what a billionaire who came into my life showed me how to do. I've already been a millionaire. It's time for a different level now. If we go back to the gym story, I met the young man for the martial arts. And remember, Mr. Schwab told me the apartment buildings and he told me the Hollywood movie side. He was the financier. So today, as I was late, which I really wasn't late because Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans that I have for you. So it's not about you. When it's about you, it's your ego. And you can't, that's the only way that you're separated, is because of your ego, not because of what you did or didn't do. Somebody's got to catch this. Is this blessing somebody? Is this blessing somebody? Do you see why I got to do this journey on my own? I can't team up with nobody because this is my message. This is my calling. This is my purpose. This is my assignment. And I'm the only one that can deliver it. No one else can deliver it for me. So the young man told me, he said, listen, bro, I'm from Detroit originally. I do the whole thing with martial arts. I want to set up my own, I want to do my own DVDs. I want to do motivational speaking, and I want to do movies. That caught my attention. I said, brother, you got so much greatness inside of you. The energy is just exuding from you right now. The vibrations are just exuding from you right now. It's so much positive energy. I just want you to know that what it is that you're looking to do, like, you're going to do it. You believe in yourself. You're smart. You're intelligent. But it's not just what you thought. This is what we need to do. Boom, 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 boom. He looked at me and he said, oh my God. I started telling him about Mr. Schwab and how he trained me to do the movies in Hollywood. So he said I was out in Hollywood and I have taken these things to people and I was supposed to star in a movie and it didn't happen. This person used me. This person lied to me. This person stole from me. So I helped other people build up their businesses. I've helped them build $10 million, $20 million businesses, and I have nothing to show for it. I said, listen here, brother. If Hollywood won't accept you, why don't you just do what Tyler Perry did? Set up your own thing. Set up your own film company. Do you have a company set up? He said, no. I said, I believe that the reason that you don't have a company set up is, and watch this. He said to me, I had these Jewish people around me that were trying to get me to sell the script that I wrote to a movie. When I say, for I know the plans that I have for you, plans for you to prosper. I've been following the universal laws. Mr. Schwab told me as he shut down the whole restaurant in Orlando, Florida, I'm giving you this. I'm teaching you this. And to be honest with you, I didn't know how I would get to Hollywood. I didn't know where the money to do the motion picture movies was coming from, because I seen Mr. Schwab raise $100 million. I seen him raise $200 million. I've seen him finance movies. The young man says to me, these scripts have been shopped around. Attorneys have looked at them. They've already been graded. You see, what you got to understand about a movie script is that it goes to movie graders that will grade the script on a scale from 1 to 10. And if it gets a 6 or higher, they consider financing it. The young man said to me today, I'm going to email you the movie script. I wanted the guys in Hollywood to do it, but they wanted to buy it from me and didn't want me to star in it. So it reminded me of Sylvester Stallone and Rocky. When he wrote Rocky, he shopped it and shopped it and shopped it in Hollywood, and they said that he wasn't smart enough, or he didn't look good enough, or they said that he didn't talk right. This young man I'm going to be meeting with him. I'm going to be setting up a production company. I know how to raise the money. I have the real estate experience. And I know what to say if I have to go to Hollywood. And maybe it's not for Hollywood, like I told him. Maybe it's just for me to do what Tyler Perry did in Atlanta. So I don't know exactly what to do. Not all the way through. I know the pieces that he gave me, pieces of a dream. This is what I'm supposed to share with the world, because it's supposed to attract people that it's meant for. So as I was doing this, I felt so humbled. I felt so honored. I almost broke down in tears to think that everything that this man told me back in 2011 is now manifesting itself today in 2017. So when you tell me that there's no God, or when you tell me that what's written in the Bible is not by this person or that person, that's cool, but that's what I knew and that's what I know. So when I fall back on it, and I've already started this mission with God, I've already started, so I can't turn around. It's already been there. It's my assignment. Nobody else can do it. So I'm going to meet with this young man, and we're going to set up a business together, and I'm going to show him how to do the production. That's why the voice kept saying, get the equipment, get the studio equipment, get the camera equipment. I didn't know why, because for I know the plans for you, maybe you don't. That's what the voice would say to me. You don't know the plans that I have for you. Just listen to me. Just listen. Don't wait to find out where you're going to land. Just jump. Just do it. Just depend on me. Just have faith in me. Just take these gifts that I've given you and take them somewhere. And let me take you to this Mecca. Let me do what I'm supposed to do, because I'm the manufacturer and the creator of you. And if you believe that you are heirs and joint heirs, if you believe that you can be the lender and not the borrower, if you believe that you are royalty, not a servant, I will bless you like royalty. Because it's yours. It's your right. Because you're in a royal family. And if you're a kingdom citizen, this is about kingdom. This is about royalty. This is not about a servant. This is not about bringing food to the table for the king. It's about, no, you were heirs and joint heirs, so we got to understand it. And I just tell you this. It's not to brag or to boast, because I'm not into that. It's to show you that when you understand the laws of the universe, when you get around somebody that's doing this, that it will rub off on you like it's rubbed off on me. And you eliminate the stinking thinking. You get the negative people out your life. And so the voice told me to call my friend, my dear friend Cookie. I called her and she said, wow, I have a friend that does production. She has her own production company. I'm like, oh my God, I'm listening to the voice again, and it's taking me from here to there. So it doesn't matter what people do in your life. It doesn't matter what they say about you. It doesn't matter how they disappoint you. That's part of the journey. You had to go through that. You had to go through that fire. You have to go through the fire. So many people want so many things, but they don't want to go through the fire. They say, oh my God, damn, it's hot in there. I can't do it no more. Oh, turn the heat down. No, but I want the heat because I want to be a pure diamond. I want to come out. I want them alchemists to come in my life. I want the alchemist to come in my life. That's somebody who knows how to do it that I don't know how to do. It's somebody that pulls the impurities out of the coal and turns it into gold. Now, don't stop. Even if, see, God has something inside of you too. Don't stop. I've seen so many people quit at the 3-yard line, the 5-yard line, the 1-yard line. I've seen people quit fourth and goal from the 1-inch line, and they won't take the chance. They won't go in for the goal line drive. They're going to settle for the field goal. And every time you settle for the field goal, you're slitting your throat. You're slitting your financial throat. You're slitting the things that he has for you to prosper, because you don't know what he has for you. Walk through it. Walk through it. Walk through it. I don't give a damn what it looks like. Walk through it. Wow, videography. You see, I'm going to pull the people. The vibrations are going to bring the people. See, you don't have to know it all. This is what we don't understand, because we forget that we're royalty. We listen to some man or some woman behind some pulpit telling you that you're a sinner, telling you that you're separated from the will of God. That's negative energy. And you will never become rich with negative energy. You will never, these words will never be fulfilled. If you believe in the negative side of things, they'll never be fulfilled, because God is not negative energy. Plans for you to prosper. Just wanted to share that with you, family. Just wanted to share that with you, because this is real. This is real. This is my life. I'm the boy from the projects with the bars on the apartment building. Nothing but roaches and rats and piss in the damn elevator, and fightings and killings. 3 people that I know went on America's Most Wanted. If I say their name, you'd even know. You'd be like, I remember that episode. You're here for a reason. You're here. You're breathing today for a reason. You got to recognize the greatness inside of you. You got to recognize that you may be the piece. You are a piece to the dream. Pieces of a dream. You are the piece. And stop thinking it's about you. Get your ego out the way and let God work. That's my message. Let God work. Let God work. The only way you're going to walk into the success that you want is by activating and discovering the purpose. Success, purpose. Purpose, success. Doesn't matter how you do it. Hopefully someone has got something about it. Hopefully you'll share this message with your friends, everybody. Hopefully you'll tell everybody about it. Hopefully you want more of what I'm giving, and you'll go to ceciljonesu.info. You'll get these lessons. You'll get these blessings. You'll understand to stop thinking on the negative side of the atom. You'll learn that when things happen or people disappoint you, that you can't be attached to people, places, or things. You'll understand that if you're driving down the street, right, we see a house that's on our street and we see the smoke from way back and we're like, oh my God, the house, is it my house burning down? And when you think it's your house, you're like, oh my God, everything in the house, I left the money, I left I left all the family memories. Is my house going to be burned down? That's because you're attached to it. But the house 2 doors down, 3 doors down, you're not attached to that. There's no attachment. So when you go by, you're like, oh my God, thank God that's not my house. Thank God it's not my house. And then you kick into this mode. Well, I hope everybody's all right. But there's no personal attachment. And when you understand that it's not your house burning down, when you understand that just because somebody calls and asks you, you don't have to give all your money away. You don't have to give all your money away in the pulpit. You can keep it for you. You can invest in yourself. I'm asking you this question. And I just want to let you know, no is an answer too. When people are asking you and you think the Bible says it's better to give than receive. How about if you thought like this? How about if you reversed it around, a little bit of stinking thinking out your mind, and you say it's better to be in a position to give, right? So who's in a position to give, the lender or the borrower? Okay, so even your Bible says be the lender and not the borrower. Well, how are you the lender if you're not in a position to give? Anybody ever think about that? See, you got to be in a position to give to be a lender, because lenders loan out. You can't be a taker anymore. You can't be a borrower anymore. You need to learn these things that I'm going to show you in Cecil Jones U. It's going to start May 1st, $69.99 a month. I'm doing this because of Mr. Freddie Barkley. I would never charge $69. I would charge you $10,000. I'd charge you $20,000. That's the businessman in me. But I'm doing this because this is my calling and this is my way to give back. And if you want what I have, if you've looked at any of my videos, if you believe this is real, if you believe I'm real, if you believe this can help you, because success leaves clues, I'm going to show you how to build a business for yourself. I'm not talking about no network marketing. I'm talking about a real business that you control, that's registered with you in the Secretary of State, a business that you can create stocks for and you can sell stocks off in your business. Come on, somebody. That'll allow you to get the real estate, allow you to get to create the mortgages, allow you to think like a bank, allow you to take care of your family, allow you to take vacations, allow you to get the best health care. Come on now. You got to leave a legacy for somebody. Doors are open right now. You can get in where you fit in. You got to be willing to invest in yourself. If you're not willing to invest in yourself and you think that you're going to be the lender and not the borrower without educating yourself, you are deceiving yourself. Your financial thermostat is not even set right. It's set based off of somebody else's interpretation of what money is, not yours, because you learn money from your mother, your father, your grandmother, whoever brought you up. That's where you learn money from. If they weren't rich already, then you picked up some very, very bad habits, and it shows in your life. And when you're ready to start eliminating these self-limiting, self-defeating thoughts, self-defeating, you'll come into my world. You'll come into Cecil Jones University and you'll let me teach you how to become Freddie Barkley University. You'll let me teach you how to become Carolyn Beck University. You'll let me teach you how to become Shanice Boynes University. We all have greatness and gifts. We all are a higher institution. We all are a life lyceum. With that being said, I got to get ready. Got a couple of things I got to finish up. I got some appointments. I got to meet with this young man now. We're going to set up a film company. Pieces of a Dream Films. I never saw this. I just know how good God is for people that understand him. There's laws and there's rules just like anything else. It's not just reading some scripture. That's the foundation. Get some information. I don't care what you read, as long as it's good and it's building you and it's being demonstrated in love. At the end of the day, it's got to be about love. I don't care about the religion. I care about the destination, right? I care about the destination. What place do you want to go for vacation? Wow, what do you want? What makes you want to go there? Because you've heard about the sand, you've heard about the water, you've heard about the fish, you've heard about the amenities, you've heard about the cruise, you've heard about this and that, the coconuts, the pineapples, you've heard about the drinks, you've heard about the salsa, you've heard about the women, you've heard about the men, you've heard about all these great things. You don't care who the president is. You don't care who the manufacturer is. You don't care who the prime minister is. You care about the benefits, and those benefits are going to come through the love that I'm going to show you. It's going to come through the teachings. It's going to come through the financial ministry that I have to show you how to come up, to show you how to win, to show you how to never lose again, to create, to help you add value to the marketplace. And when you can figure this out and know that you can take whatever you have is inside of you and package it the same way that I package my stuff, and now you can share your gift with the world, and the world will build a bridge to see you. But you got to know how to do it. You got to know how to do it. So for those of you that are willing to make it happen, once again, this is something totally different. I have a bunch of different courses. Now watch this. I'm going to show you how to do the same thing that I do. I'm going to show you how to have different products, different services, how to help people, how to put manuals together that will have money coming in through the internet, through your PayPal account, through your Stripe account, through your mailbox outside, real checks, hard checks, magazines, newspapers, newsletters. Everything you see me do, you should be wanting to do, because if I can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. So with that being said, I have work to do. I didn't even mean to go this long. Listen, once again, you don't know the plans, for I know the plans I have for you. You don't. Plans for you to prosper. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to see you prosper with me. I want you to have some net worth conversations with me. I want us to take some yachts, some cruises, hang out on some yachts, own some apartment buildings. Who want to own some apartment buildings with me? Doesn't matter what your credit is. I can show you how to become an asset to other businesses so that they will pay you for your knowledge. All right, yeah, baby, all right. So, I'm really, really thirsty, and I'm really, really running behind. For those reasons, I'm out. Have a blessed, extraordinary, amazing, financial freedom day. Goodbye.